Hello friends, welcome back to automationtestinginsider.com. So today we are going to start a new series SQL tutorial, and this is part 1 of SQL series. So sorry guys, I could not create videos since long time, and I just came back to work. Actually I had some health issues. Initially I had like 3 months back, I had lower back problems. So for that I had undergone lumbar spine surgery, and subsequently later on I was infected with COVID as well. So I was very down at that time, health wise, but I'm taking all the precautions, everything, and I'm taking rest. And just now I came back to work, I'm doing my office work. But yeah, I'm taking all the precautions and I'm doing well right now. Still I'm taking rest, but yeah, yeah, still I'm not 100% fit, but I'm good to go for now. So guys, I think this is very tough time for everybody, everyone's circle. Okay, so take all the precautions, stay at home, be safe. So let's get started with today's agenda, guys. So today we are going to start a new series, that is SQL tutorial. And in this particular series I'm going to talk about different SQL queries. Will Yeah, I have listed down different queries. Actually I have collected all the different queries which will be asked in the interview, and which you'll come across in your daily life. I mean, which are very important, right, to write those kind of queries. Okay, to retrieve the data from database when you work for any project. So these are very important queries, guys. So let me have a look, like what are the different queries which I have noted down. So from next video onwards I'll write those queries. I have listed on all the questions, and then I'll write the query, and then I'll explain you like how to write the query to get the data. Okay, so these are the different queries, guys, which I have listed on here. You can see from very basics to advanced level. So SQL order by keyword, where clause. So these are some important, first to five are very basic level queries, and then SQL order by, and then where clause, SQL like operator, wildcard character, string questions. So distinct keyword, minimum and maximum date related. So I have collected all the questions, guys, and then from next video onwards I'll create the answers, and we'll run those queries. So we'll pick in a single tutorial I'll pick like 10 to 15 queries, and then we'll discuss about those. We'll talk about joins as well. But before we proceed with the queries, I think it's important to understand about some theoretical stuff. So let's have a look the agenda for today. So we are going to talk about why SQL are important for testers, software testers. Okay, and what is database? What do you mean by database actually? What is DBMS? We'll talk about what is RDBMS, what is SQL, and what are the different SQL commands we have, what are the SQL command types. Okay, and most important SQL commands we'll discuss. So let's just have a look the some theoretical stuff today, and then from next video onwards we'll talk about all the queries. So the first thing is why SQL needed for software tester, right? Why SQL? Why do we need to learn SQL, right? Or any database? Okay, why do we need to learn the database? Why should we have the knowledge of database? So the ability to recognize the different types of databases, we should understand like what are the different types of databases are there. The ability to connect to database using different SQL connection clients, and understanding of relationship between database tables. Okay, so whenever you work in any project, so there definitely would be database, right? So you need to understand like what are the different databases will be part of your project, and how you are connecting those database, and what are the different tables associated with your product, and understanding of relationship between database tables, keys and indices. Okay, we'll discuss about indexes, different keys, primary keys and foreign keys and all joins in coming videos. Ability to write a simple select or SQL statement along with more complex join queries. So these are the important concept you should know as a tester, which are required, because sometimes, I mean, yeah, whenever you do testing like UI testing or any kind of testing, right, Windows based application or web based, you should have knowledge of database, right, so that you can get the data from database. You can do the verification, validation, you can validate the values, right, data, like whatever displayed in the front end. So how these data are displaying, right? So get the data from database, how these the UI elements, right, UI elements displayed in the screen, like what are the different tables are there, what are the different databases they are interrelated with. So as a tester we should know all this stuff. As a software tester you are required to perform database testing as well. So here I'm not going to talk about database testing in detail. Database testing is a separate things, guys. In this particular series we'll talk about different queries. First of all, we should know like what are the different databases are there, and basically what is the concept of database and what are the different queries which we use in our day-to-day life, right? So first we need to understand all these stuff, and later on we'll move towards database testing. Like database testing includes at procedure level, how to write the procedure, how to do indexing, triggers and all those stuff, right? So we should know all those things, but before that we should know like how to write simple queries, simple select queries, and how to write complex join queries, simple join queries and all this stuff, how to write sub queries. So these are very important initially. In addition, you are required to write SQL queries to retrieve, update and insert data in the database. So that's the reason we need knowledge of database. We will start with the database fundamentals. At the same time we will move to SQL concept as well. So finally we will check some of the widely used SQL commands. So the next is, what is database? So a database is an organized or systematic collection of data that is stored and accessed in or from a computer system. A database is usually controlled by a database management system. It's controlled by DBMS. DBMS is nothing but database management system. So what is database? So whenever you use any system, so there should be a database, right? So let's say you are using your phone, so there is some data, some storage, right, to have the data. You have external drive, right, external drive to store the data, or you have inbuilt storage. So that is nothing but the storage or database, we can say. That is in simple terms database, right? So a database is an organized or systematic collection of data that is stored and accessed in or from a computer system. So you work in any project, there definitely should have we use database. For example, a company database may include tables for products, employees and financial records. So whenever we work for any company, right, whatever project it might be. So here we have given an example of company database. So we have tables for different products, employees and financial records. Each of these tables would have different fields that are relevant to the information stored in the table. What is RDBMS? One second. DBMS, right? First, DBMS. What is DBMS? So DBMS, database management system. The full form of DBMS is database management system. So basically DBMS is a software system that is designed to maintain and access the database. We can say it's a program or software system that is designed to maintain and access the database. It allows the user to access, create, delete and update data in a database. So this is DBMS. DBMS defines the rules for manipulation and validation of this data. So it actually the DBMS defines the rules and regulations, okay, how the data would be updated or be how to validate, right, manipulation and validation of this data, how basically DBMS defines the rules to how we can manipulate the data and how to validate those data. We use a database when there is a huge amount of data. The security of data is important, right, or when multiple users have to access the data concurrently, and security is also important. So that rules is defined under DBMS, database management system. Some DBMS examples include MySQL, PostgreSQL, Microsoft Access, MS Access, SQL Server, FileMaker, Oracle, RDBMS, DBase, Clipper and FoxPro. So these are the different databases, guys. DBMS. Okay. Now what is RDBMS? So RDBMS, Relational Database Management System, is an advanced version of basic DBMS. Okay, so this is relational database management systems. Okay, one step further, right, advanced version of DBMS is called RDBMS. A relational database is a database that allows the user to store related data in the form of tables which are linked by establishing a relationship between the different tables, hence providing an efficient way to access the database. So top relational database softwares are MS SQL, Oracle Database, MySQL, DB2 and PostgreSQL. RDBMS database use tables for storing the data. A table is nothing but a collection of data that is related to one another. Okay, so table will be in the form of rows and columns. So a row represents a collection of fields that end up making a record in the database. So we have rows and columns. Columns is in a database, a column represents those values that are of the same type. Let's say we have a name, so that is of same type, right, same kind of data type. We have ID, data type would be integer, so that is another kind of column. We have age, integer type. So these are the different columns. So column is also called an attribute. So what is SQL? So basically in this series we are going to talk about SQL. So we need to understand like what is SQL. So SQL stands for structured query language. It is programming language that is used to request information from a database. SQL can be used to manage and share data in the relational database management system. Moreover, users can perform actions like insertion, deletion, selection, etc. on the database. SQL keywords are not case sensitive. So when we write the queries, we'll understand like why. It is not case sensitive. We can write in caps or in small letters. Okay. So these are the different notes, guys. Theoretical stuff I'll provide in my blog as well, automationtestinginsider.com. So there we have a separate section called database testing. There I'll provide all the notes. Do not worry about the notes, the theoretical things. I'll provide all the notes over there. So what are the different SQL commands we have? So SQL commands segregated into following types, like we have DDL, data definition language. SQL commands are commands come under DDL are as follows. So under DDL we have create, alter, drop and truncate. We'll talk about all these commands going forward. Okay, create, alter, drop and truncate. Basically create is to create the table, alter is to update the table, drop is drop the table and truncate to kind of delete the table. We'll discuss the difference between drop and truncate as well, and I'll provide at the same time while working with the queries, I'll provide different interview questions as well, like I have provided earlier on SQL, on Selenium and Java. So in the same way I'll provide SQL questions and answers as well, which will be asked at the time of interview. Another language is DML, data manipulation language. SQL commands come under DML are as follows: insert, update, delete. To insert the record in table, we have insert command, update to update the record, and delete to delete the table, to delete the record from table. Data query language. So SQL commands come under DQL are as follows. So select comes under TQL, data query language. Select keyword comes under data query language. So this is the command, right? Commands is nothing but the keywords which we are going to use, right? The commands which we are going to use in our query. DCL, data control language. So SQL commands come under DCL are as follows: grant, revoke, deny. TCL is another language, transaction control language. So SQL commands come under TCL are as follows: commit, rollback and save. So these are the different SQL commands guides segregated into different languages, okay, inside SQL. Yeah, so these are the important commands which we are going to use frequently. Okay, so select, it extract data from a database. So this is most common, which we start our query to write any query, like select asterisk from table name. Okay, so it basically extracts the data from a database. Update, it updates data in a database. It deletes data from a database, delete command. We have insert into, it inserts new data into a database. Then we have create, it creates a new database. Okay, alter and drop, it modifies a database, is called alter, and drop is it deletes a table. Drop basically deletes the table, whereas delete, it deletes data from a database, right? So these are the different concept guys, SQL concept, some basic concept. So if you are a fresher, so these are the important things you should know. And yeah, so next video onwards we'll talk about the queries, next video. So these are the queries already I have selected guys. I have collected everything, all the possible SQL queries which we use in our day-to-day life whenever we work in any project or when we go for an interview. These are the important queries you should know. So thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe this channel and click the bell icon to get the notification for upcoming video, and stay safe, and thank you guys, have a nice day, bye bye.